Many people will head to parties and local bars to celebrate the new year, and police all over the metro want you to be safe. Reporter Sydney Gray talked with police about why it's important to have a plan and why one local bar is making sure not to overserve.
So when I get out, it's like...
Many people in the metro are stopping at their favorite local spots to bring in the new year.
We have a different clientele. This is a neighborhood bar.
Jim Kelter works at the Poop Deck Bar. He expects dozens will come in and out of the bar to celebrate a new decade. And with all the excitement of New Year's, he says it's easy for people to overconsume.
A lot of people say, yeah, I'm just coming there for one or two drinks. Well, one or two turns into three or four.
That's why he says it's important bartenders know when to cut people off.
A bartender has to gauge when somebody has had enough. And here in this place, we know everybody. So a lot of times we will say, you know what, this is probably your last drink.
More importantly, Kelter says they ensure everyone gets home safely.
If you need a ride home, we're more than willing. Somebody in here, because we're all friends, would volunteer to drive them home.
But Bellevue Police Sergeant Joe Milo says people must plan ahead.
The decision not to drive has to be made before we start celebrating because the way the alcohol and other drugs can affect our decision making, that we can't, the odds are stacked against us to make a good decision after the fact. So we got to make it ahead of time.
Sergeant Milo says expect to see extra officers throughout the metro working to keep you safe.
We see in Nebraska 21 to 34 account for over half of our alcohol related crashes. So that's pretty wide age range. But you know, during the holidays, everybody gets together, and that's part of that celebration. And we just hope that the driving aspect is not part of that celebration.
Kelter says he wants everyone to enjoy their time, but
We draw the line when you get to the point where you've had too much, that we stop serving.
safety is most important. In Omaha, Sydney Gray, 3 News Now.
Last year in the U.S., more than 10,000 people died because of drinking and driving. If you plan to drink, plan to get home safely.